Well, hello again, my lovelies. It's Chef Kieron Hales out at Zingman's Coal Farms to continue the series on one of my favorite subjects of the things we've got out here at the farm, and that's my cookbook collection. So there's about 8,500 of them, combination of mine and my mother's cookbooks. And this next book definitely heralds for my mother's collection. Back in the UK, one of the favorite TV chefs that really made it early on was a lady called Delia Smith. She's still around. She has written hundreds of different cookbooks, but there's this black series of cookbooks called the Delia Smith Cookery Course. This is actually book number 3. There's 3 of them. I think I've got like 3 different copies of all of them because they've been used so many times. This was probably my mother's go-to cookbook on a regular basis. The recipes are as solid as you like. So this recipe's in here really hold together well over time. You don't have to interpret what's in there. The methods are written beautifully. They actually do ounces and grams, so they've got both conversions in them. Really interesting mix into each book, so it's not like all the desserts are in book 3 or all the savory things are in book 2. It's a nice mismatch all the way through. Sad thing about these cookbooks is clearly they're out of print, so you've got to go hunt around in your used bookstore or get online and search for them. Well worth the find. I think back in the day there were £4.25. They're probably more like 20 to 30 pounds now. For us in the cookbook, we try to pick out one of our favorite recipes in here. And so one other thing you might not know, at Coal Farms, I actually got my mum's rhubarb plant that was at the back door of our garden in South Down, England. I brought some over. It was clearly okay because I brought it over with no issues. And we've got it out in the garden. We've been splitting it out over the last 9 to 10 years. And so on a regular basis, we'll use that rhubarb to make cocktails or desserts. And so on page, 559, we've got the English rhubarb full. And so really great way to use up the rhubarb. Basically got that beautiful custard underneath, simple rhubarb that's cooked with a little bit of ginger and then decorated with some pickled ginger on the top of it. Really easy recipe, only takes up about 1.5 pages. This is something my mother would cook us on a regular basis in the kitchen. We would have plenty of rhubarb all season. I know this one's going to be a little harder for you to find if you want to dig it up. Totally worth the search through those used bookstores. Let's get on to the next cookbook.